America, stress has become normal. People rush through meals, sleep less, work more, eat while scrolling, live constantly distracted. But in Japan, some of the healthiest and longest living people in the world live very differently. Not because life is easy, not because they discovered some magical secret, but because of small daily habits most modern societies quietly abandoned. Japan has one of the highest life expectancies on Earth, and strangely, many of their healthiest habits look almost invisible. Slow eating, walking daily, smaller portions, deep routines, strong social connection. But what makes this truly fascinating is that these habits are not only changing physical health, they are shaping emotional health too. And the deeper you look into Japanese daily life, the more you realize modern society may be exhausting people in ways they don't even notice, especially in America. Because some of Japan's simplest habits directly challenge the way millions of people live today. One of the strangest things visitors notice in Japan is the rhythm of life. People move quickly in Tokyo, but emotionally, life often feels slower. Meals are slower, conversations are calmer, public behavior is quieter. In America, speed often feels like status. Being busy becomes identity. But Japan quietly protects something modern societies are losing: intentional living. And this next habit reveals why that matters psychologically. In Okinawa, many older Japanese people follow an ancient phrase: hara hachi bu. Eat until you are 80% full. Not stuffed, not overloaded, just enough. At first, this sounds simple, but psychologically it changes everything. Modern culture constantly encourages excess. More food, more stimulation, more consumption. Japan's approach teaches restraint instead of indulgence. And over decades, small restraint creates massive health differences.
But food itself is only part of the story. Many Americans exercise intentionally, but move very little naturally. In Japan, movement is built into everyday life. Walking to train stations, cycling through neighborhoods, using stairs naturally. Not as punishment, just as normal life. And this changes the body in ways gyms alone often cannot. But what most people don't realize is that constant movement also affects emotional regulation. The human body was designed to move, and modern stillness may be damaging mental health more than people realize. Japanese meals also feel visually different. Smaller portions, more variety, seasonal ingredients, beautiful presentation. Food is treated with attention, not rushed distraction. In many modern cultures, people eat while driving, while working, while staring at screens. But in Japan, food still carries ritual, and rituals quietly shape psychology. Because when daily life becomes mindful, stress loses some of its control. But perhaps the most powerful Japanese habit has nothing to do with diet. It's belonging. Many older Japanese people stay socially connected for life. Small communities, local friendships, neighborhood familiarity. Even tiny social interactions matter. A shopkeeper remembering your name, neighbors greeting each other quietly, daily routines creating emotional stability. In many modern societies, loneliness has quietly become normal, and loneliness affects the body almost like chronic stress, which makes this next cultural difference incredibly important. Modern life is loud. Notifications, advertisements, constant noise, infinite scrolling.
But Japanese culture still preserves moments of silence, quiet trains, peaceful gardens, soft public behavior. And psychologically, silence changes the nervous system. Many people today are not only physically exhausted, they are mentally overstimulated. Their minds never fully rest.
Japan's quieter cultural habits may partially explain why daily life often feels emotionally different there. But another habit may be even more important: purpose. In many societies, aging is treated like decline. But in Japan, many older people continue living with meaning: gardening, teaching, cooking, helping communities, practicing daily routines. There is even a Japanese concept called ikigai, a reason to wake up each morning. And this may be one of the deepest health secrets of all, because human beings suffer when life loses meaning. The body weakens faster when purpose disappears. But the next realization changes the entire story. The real secret behind Japanese longevity may not be individual habits alone. It may be environment. Modern societies often force unhealthy behavior naturally: fast food, car dependency, chronic stress, social isolation, digital addiction. Japan still preserves systems that quietly support healthier living: walkable cities, public order, community rituals, food culture, collective awareness. And suddenly, health stops looking like personal discipline alone. It becomes cultural design. What makes Japanese longevity so fascinating is that many of the habits are incredibly small. None of them feel dramatic. No extreme self-help obsession, no constant productivity culture, just quiet consistency. And maybe that's the lesson modern societies struggle to understand. Human beings are shaped less by intense moments and more by repeated daily environments. Tiny habits, repeated for decades, quietly becoming destiny. The world often tells people that happiness and health come from achieving more success, more money, more productivity. But Japan quietly suggests something different: that a longer, calmer life may come from slowing down enough to actually live it. And maybe the most dangerous modern illusion is believing that constant exhaustion is normal. Because sometimes the healthiest cultures are not the loudest ones. They are simply the ones that never forgot how to live slowly.